Well, hello from Bruce McLaren Park here in Taupo, where, as I promised in an earlier video that you may not have seen, but you can go back and have a look at, I promised you a lap around the track with Racing Ray Williams. The thing is, Ray doesn't actually know that we're doing it. So we're sitting in the car while he's off talking to some people. He's about to jump in, and well, he's got no choice. We're going to mic him up, and he is going to take us for a lap around Taupo. So stand by, because we know Ray's coming. He's just chatting to some people over in, I don't know, Dummy Grid somewhere. And
what's going on in here? What are you doing in here, Sooty?
Hey, mate.
Hello.
I've got a little surprise for you, pal.
Mate, hey, this is my Mustang, Sally. What are you doing in here, mate?
Well, see, I decided, since it was so shiny and so nice and pretty, that I would get you to take us, being me, our cameraman Adam, and the rest of the Targa Facebook
I didn't
fraternity.
see you back there, Adam, as well. My God, the car's full.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a microphone, okay, whether you like it or not, and it's going to go under your arm, and I'm going to put it on here.
Oh, no stress, Sooty.
No stress, right? And okay.
Haven't driven this one this year. We're going to try it all out now, mate.
So start your car and
okay, we started.
That was nice, wasn't it? That
It
was
does
good.
start well.
Okay, so what I want you to do is
Mate.
take us around Taupo as fast as you're allowed to go,
Right, mate.
and
We can
I'll
do
give
that.
you maybe some driving tips.
I need some tips. Yeah, good idea, mate. Thank you.
Really, yeah. Oh, really? What's all that with?
Oh, I just do a little lap counter each time. Just
Really?
Yeah, it just does a little record.
Oh, okay.
Now, there we go, and it just gives a little picture. Yeah,
Who would have thought that Racing Ray was so high tech? Now, of course, this is the 50th event, isn't it, of Targa New Zealand?
The 50th Targa event, exactly.
And that's quite
Coming
massive for a little country like
Isn't
this.
it? We always check that it's all okay.
Oh, yeah, you're
Before
good
you
to go.
Every time before you go on the track, you brake test, make sure you got a brake pedal. There's been a few accidents happen when we guys go on the track.
Just before
Don't
we go up
keep
the
pedal.
chase, right?
Exactly.
Before we go up the chase over the top of Skyline?
That's the one.
Okay.
That's it.
So what I want you to do is accelerate. Make sure you accelerate, Ray. Okay, so
We're just
you
warming
people
up,
catching this too?
warming up brakes and tyres, everyone. This is Bruce McLaren Park at Taupo. I've done a few laps around here. In fact, I've been a bit lucky here. I've won a few 4-hour races down here as well.
Really?
But you've got to just see how loose those tyres are. I hope the camera got that. See the tyres, cold track. It's a cold day today. You can tell, it's been raining and drizzling, so there's not much stickability in the tar seal.
What'd be really cool is, while you're talking about how there's not much stickability and we've got cold tyres and not a lot of grip, that you could use both hands on the steering wheel. I'd really appreciate that, Ray. That'd be great.
We're breaking a straight line here, straight before it's too late, like Brocky said.
That'd be handy.
We've got paddle shift on this thing. It's a flash. It's not like an old Mustang at all. I've got to say, this is an awesome car. Out to the old, see the tyres a little bit cold.
I've got to teach this guy some lessons.
It's a bit of a handful.
Really?
White line up here. Now this changes direction to what I'm normally used to. We normally go right here. We're going to slam the brakes on, dive down here, tight right, tight left, bit of a damp spot. We don't like those damp spots too much, do we?
Okay.
And you've got to treat it with respect as you gently come out here, aiming for that 50, all the way to the 50, braking, warming things up. They're starting to get a bit warm now. We ride through the ripple strip there, brake hard, turn it in, then balance it on throttle. Use your throttle to balance it. They're talking about a pit entry here. We go inside that one.
That was nicely aimed. Well done, Ray. That was very good.
What you got to watch? I've got to watch that it doesn't snap out and go into the concrete wall, because we need this car for a few more days, eh?
Hey, I'd appreciate that. That would be really cool. Good braking, Ray. Well done.
Thanks, Sooty. I need a bit of a tip round here, Sooty. What do you reckon? Late apex?
Just clip that apex. Thanks very much.
Get it out wide like that.
Nice.
Like
Be
that,
smooth, Ray.
Smooth is
Smooth is good.
Okay, we'll bring it in now. We'll try not to throw the old back out too far.
Appreciate
damp spot
it.
there again. Bit of a damp spot.
Okay.
Ride the ripple strip.
Some of us say moist, but you race car drivers like to use the word damp. So that's a
wet. We say wet. It's a wet spot. It's nothing like a wet spot, hey, Sooty?
Yeah, I'm still not holding on yet. I'm just wondering if you're actually going to start driving or what's the go here.
Smooth. You told me to be smooth, mate. Smooth
Oh,
is
right.
smooth.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
My bad.
Okay, so back into it. While he's trying to drive and talk us around a track, the 50th Targa event for New Zealand, starting here. This is a shakedown day for any competitors that want to get rid of some cobwebs.
Exactly. Sort the cars out, sort their own ability out. Get the feel of the car like we're doing now. You're just feeling the car, feeling where it's drifting. See, there's a little bit of tyres not really warm enough yet. Just really getting a feel for the whole lot.
As Eddie says again with one hand on the steering wheel.
Got to just dance. Bit of a wet spot. You're going to get that on the road. You're going to get wet spots. You're going to get surprises. Okay. Here, we know the track, so it's a whole lot less surprise.
Yes. And the Targa, of course, is not just about...
Brakes, mate.
Oh, that was nice.
Awesome.
I can tell by the bruise on my shoulder from the belts.
We have
the competitors. We've got obviously our normal competition guys and the tour guys as well.
Tour is massive now. It's grown and grown and grown, because it gives a chance for people that don't have a serious race car, no roll cage. They can either drive up to 130k and just like follow the leader, or they can put a helmet on and go up to 160 kilometers an hour, which is quite frankly, it's bloody fast on a New Zealand road, isn't it?
A small country road, yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
They're all tar seal, but they are little narrow, little what I call gnarly little roads.
And then, of course, aside from the people doing the tour, you've got the dead set ones who are here to compete hard, and some that just want to compete for fun.
Yes, the serious ones, you're allowed to do 200 kilometres an hour with a roll cage, all the gear, the full serious race guys. At 200k, that's a pretty fast top speed. Mm-hmm. Twice the legal speed limit. But the best part is that the roads are closed, so there's no one coming the other way. So
right.
To me, that's a real blast where we can actually drive it and appreciate it like we always used to in the old days. Shouldn't really say that, but it's like the old days before radars were invented. And we used to have a lot of fun. See, this is a little bit different. Being an American car, paddle shifts, I more prefer a manual, but hey, this is a lot of fun for
it seems to be a lot of fun,
isn't it?
Yes, it is. And your role this week, 4 days coming up.
001, my role is to take through the local mayors and dignitaries, virtually people that have actually helped us make the event happen. Mm-hmm. So people in councils and things that have allowed us to have the road closures, which is a really integral, really important part of it, obviously, to have the road closures. So my role is like a thanking them very much for what they're doing.
And scaring them?
I try not to scare them, so you're not scared now. So we're going far. This is almost race pace, believe it or not.
Oh, right.
On a 4 hour race down here, this is sort of the pace you do. You're driving the car fast, but you're not killing it, you're not really attacking it. Mm-hmm. So it's actually...
So that's what you'll do with the dignitaries across 4 days? Take them through the same stages that the competitors will do?
Yep, exactly. But because we have no helmets or anything, we've got a track it device on here that's monitoring the speed we do. My role really, I've got to stay under about 130k, so for insurance and everything else. But that doesn't sound very fast for a race car, but on the winding, gnarly little roads, it's plenty.
Yeah,
for instance, here we are on gnarly, but here we're doing 90k through here. So it's very challenging because you get to the tight bits. Here we are here. What are we doing now? Right down to about, crikey, 65, 70k through that corner. So even though it doesn't sound, 130 sounds not too, only just 130 there now. See, so that's fast enough for a New Zealand narrow little road, isn't it?
Now you've got this from Ford New Zealand.
Ford New Zealand.
It's a new Mustang.
Ford. Thank you, Ford, very much. Mustang Sally.
Oh.
Got the lovely 5-litre Coyote V8 motor. Don't ask me the horsepower, but we don't care. It's enough. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fast enough to be doing what we're doing.
And it's 6-speed. What I'm impressed with, it's got Pirelli tyres, it's got great big Brembo brakes like the Porsche, and it's got a chassis. Look at this chassis. You can throw it around and really, really enjoy it. It bucks and bites like a good old pony should do, but it's behaving. To me, the handling, the chassis is very much like a Mercedes, BMW, Porsche, whatever. In a Ford Mustang. I think they've really, really got it right now.
I think you talked it right up there. I hope you don't have anything go wrong on the weekend.
I hope not either.
You know, so okay, so we're going from here, we're going Taupo tomorrow starting.
Yes.
And then we head to Owakuni area district.
Yes, we do. We're staying at the chateau, some of us. Yes.
And then the next day it's heading down to the
Palmerston North. Yes, it is.
Down to Palmerston North.
Yes.
And then across the Gentle Annie.
Gentle Annie is going to be very, very exciting.
The Gentle Annie Road.
Tar seal Gentle Annie. That's really, really good. Across
I think some people need to web search that if they don't know what it is.
Yep.
So look at the Gentle Annie, and then it's into Havelock North, Hastings,
and
Hawke's Bay for the final stages of the weekend.
Adam, look how casual this navigator is, mate. Here we are. We're going around here at race speed, and it's just he just thinks it's like a nano lap, doesn't he? It's just like it's just
a little bit. Yeah. I thought you said this had 6 gears. Okay, and of course the thing is with all rally type events, regardless whether it's tarmac like this, a Targa, or a gravel rally, the tour is generally being long. They've got just under 1,000 kilometres of touring, and 600 kilometres of fast competition. That's fairly epic, isn't it?
It's a huge, isn't it? A huge package you're getting.
Yeah, and it's asking a lot of competitors.
It is.
It certainly is.
What we have to remind them very much after, I'll just slow down, let it cool down a wee bit now.
Yes, we'll finish now.
Pretty hot.
That'll do.
I'll go through one more lap to cool it down if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
Thank you, because
I'll struggle
something
through
to do with a road car or a race car. We've got a lot of heat now in the brakes. We started out with cold tyres. Now they're starting to work. They're working really, really well. But now there's so much heat in the car, we've just got to go around and do a cool down lap and let the cold air through without touching the brakes. Just let everything come back to a nice happy state, because it's got to last for the whole week, of course. They don't want to wear it out.
I'm glad you listened to everything I've been teaching you, Ray. This is a very important point, that someone like Ray, people say you never ever stop learning in your life, and it's good for people like me to impart my knowledge, my racing skills, attributes, knowledge onto someone like Ray, who really
he's
doesn't
really good.
have that much experience behind the wheel at high speed.
No, skill. You forgot skill.
Of skill, sorry.
Yeah, skill.
Skill, and I hope that I was able to give you some tips and
I really,
advice.
I just can't thank you enough, mate.
Yeah,
It's just
all
this
right.
helped me. I'm immensely happy to be with you, mate. I think my lap times are going to come down by at least 3 or 4 seconds a lap now. With
You're
your
a wonderful man, Ray,
Thank you, mate.
and very humble as well. So that's it for this Facebook Live from Bruce McLaren Park here in Taupo, which is the shakedown for Targa 2016, starting tomorrow.
The
And
50th
remember-
Target event,
Or
not
the
the
50th.
not the 50th year.
That's right,
running,
50th
of course,
event.
the 50th event
Yes,
over
50th
21 years.
event
Yep.
of Targa New Zealand. Tonight, though, you need to tune in again somewhere around 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. Look, it's a little bit flexible because there's a big event happening tonight with a Targa Legends dinner brought to us by Racetrack Group, and we'll bring you some of that later on this evening. For now, though, I'm just going to make sure that when Ray gets out of the car, that he's all calm, gets his massage, and is
need
ready
it.
to go for another run, probably this afternoon.
Those lessons have been so valuable today. I'm
Yeah.
very, very excited.
This is why
It's really
I
good.
love this man
Hey,
so
we've got to thank Gill Traps as well for their input. Thank you, Gill Traps.
Yes.
Really appreciate your input. The Gill Trap part of the Target Tour thing, it's a biggie.
See?
We're appreciative. We really do
If Ray
appreciate it.
doesn't have a career in motorsport, he might go into broadcasting. For now, though, it's all over from here for Bruce McLaren Park, and we'll talk to you again later on this evening. Ta-ta for now. Just down there, Ray.
I'll go this way.
Down
Okay, so
there.
the inside the yellow. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
right?
down
Okay.
there.
Thank
Nice
you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
I'll do that.
That'd be good.